Mm, So, hi. I guess this kind of weird for me to do another face recording. I'm not even looking at like the the camera because I'm just looking at my little mic audio level because I'm just that scared to peek to accident peek. To be honest, between me, like the previous face I've done, I have no mustache and no bad acne at all because I was kind of in the bad mood of all of a sudden. So let's get things straight of what I think about the Patreon. So it's kind of not really good idea for me to publish it, but it's just that only 8 people voted it for to publish it, and looking at it, it's kind of make me feel kind of sorry for it. I know that I need to do this because of the economic problem that I'm facing with my family together since the old job, the side job that I did, well, the part-time job to begin with, it doesn't do me well anymore because it's kind of used to help me a lot, but right now the salary they gave to me is hit rock bottom. It's like under the average cut I get for part since I'm part-timing, not like full-time, and that's because I'm also still studying in senior high school. I feel like the camera is still in. Who cares about it? The way I speak right now in this, it's like I have a delay since I'm kind of nervous that I'm doing a face recording again. The last time I did, I get a fucking the Wojak face by that guy. I don't even care anymore. It's just laughable actually. But look at me right now. I'm just kind of fucking sad, and nobody cares me a lot actually. Since I'm just what like 16, yeah 16 I guess. Like next year I'm 17. That's when I can really do a little bit more. So again, back to the Patreon. One thing that I hate about it being not published, well, it depends actually because I've been keeping on streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well, making the second channel again called Yanto because for some reason I'm just that needed for monetization for you for YouTube actually. Again, I'm not looking straight because I'm just looking at the mic. That's how often that I always do because I don't like facing the camera a lot. I only like focus on the like I'm focusing. Oh my god, the blur. So basically, I'm focusing on the mic aux as well. I'm that nervous on focusing like the camera at all. So yeah. So one thing to note, I am just getting used to on what I'm doing. So there's like something that I know about while I was not making any mods, that is just animating purely and studying some other languages in other countries because I'm that quite not into what I'm doing right now. Like I used to mod a lot, but those mods are because like I still remember what Merc said about like what 2 years ago. It's quality over quantity. Wait, no, yeah, fuck. I mean, quantity over quality, which is kinda what really hits me. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep making that. I'm just that. I mean, this video going to be edited like a bit, I guess, for me. I'm just making weird facial expression because I'm that nervous. So the Patreon, only 8 people chose to make me like it was an option called I mean named like yes publish the page or something like that, and I saw it's 8 people voted. No one else like if I re- remember correctly that I only have like 300 people follow me around. 300 people, which is the subs. Yeah, the subs. And what kind of spooks me because some people will just watch me as rather for the mods, the showcase, like the heat action, as well the kind of thing that I want to do, but that doesn't hit me because for the last few weeks it's just a hundreds, basically under 1,000 views since people are not that interested in me because they probably knew who I am and what kind of a mess I did for the past years. I am not a good mother, not a good person. Not everyone is a good person because that kind of stuff that I always pull. I still remember that one thing that I didn't know about, which is party shaming in the Yakuza modding community server, which I don't know what is party shaming about since English is my second language, Indonesian is my first language. Ya begitu pokoknya. So I only understand what party shaming is until I Google it. So it turns out that I went to another people server just to say like, oh my patron is denied, yeah. And the moderator called Bar, yeah. Well, they hated me of course because of what I did because I just said with a screenshot of the Patreon that I was supposed to be like I'm making a poll. Either I get yes or no on the Patreon, like publishing the Patreon. It was supposed to be last year on April until that incident which caused me some mentally fucked up for some yeah, I can't even like I can't do a video without cursing a lot because I'm that kind of brain dead on doing this kind of stuff that I can't even focus up. I'm even using background removal because the background is kind of a mess, to be honest. It's just, well, it's a stall, to be honest. Also, this is, I think, the same. No, this is not the same shirt, probably because I did a face reveal for like confession that that video was me when I was what 13 or 12 when I joined up the Yakuza modding community server. It was when I was interested in the Yakuza series, specifically on Yakuza 0 because that I was into it. I No one will watch this at all, to be honest. Like this one video of me taking the whole thing. So I need to get some comfortable position. So when I first joined it, I've become such a dick, to be honest. There's like one, like two actually, two modders, maybe three, that I ended up stealing their assets and then fix my own. That is the bad way and uploading without their consent at all. Because I also like specifically in what yeah rough cannot dig or cannot ditch. I can't even pronounce the name. So they were making a good mod and I ruined it by stealing the effects the limb flash and anything of the effect as well, that Yakuza 5 effect, which is kinda destroy me in the inside, because that is a thief. Especially like my name during those time was Snatchy Snancy, because during what like last time I lied, it was during senior high. It's actually when I was both junior high and when I was in primary school. I used to get asked by a lot of people to take that stuff, and I just took it with no remorse and no thoughts at all. And now I'm hesitating on doing that kind of stuff. That's a bad thing that I did a lot, like stealing other people's stuff, especially when I was asking other things from friend, and like, why you do that? Why do you keep taking stuff? It's because I answered, I keep I keep thinking that it's not a bad thing. It's actually just a normal thing that people ask, but it's not. I don't know if like it's a true thing or not. As well, this I think this video might as well just be, about like what I generally did before joining that server. I mean, it's not going to get me unbanned anyway, since I did horrendous thing there. Especially like the fetish that I keep doing, but it's mostly because like I upload it like once as like some random part. Wait, I'm sorry, just as a random part, because I am quite an idiot for that. And then most people will joke about it and keep like reposting the stuff on the server. And then like last year there was an incident of a server owner. I mean, I don't think it was a server owner, it was like server admin. It it summons like a lot of people. It causes a lot of problem for the server. And then there was an issue, a lot of issue actually. It was such a mess because it posted a lot of people doing some sexual shit on the message. I think if I remember, I have that one recording on my phone of the whole thing while I was just sleeping, and then I woke up a lot of message notification and only to see like a lot of sexual shit. And then in the server they remove the general text channel because of that. And then in other time they will ping me and then just straight up, I think it was one moderator just ping me and then said about that, oh, it's because of you, Nancy, you keep posting fetish shit of yours. To be fair, I'm just going to answer this. It was some people reposting that every single time as a joke. I don't even know. I like the first time it was just a game called Crushing Force, which is a furry ass game with that I just installed and I want to try. I got like it is such like I played it just for fun, and then people immediately just keep that video around during that time, and now I'm known as like the actual dumbass. Also, I remember that time. So during like when I was able to mm, import the ultimate essence in from Yakuza Kensan, which is just Yakuza to Ultimate Essence, I decided to like make over and over and over and over again because I'm just such a dumbass that I keep it. It's just some audio changes up and not that much. And then And then I was of course accused again. I mean, not accused because it's a factual thing. I stolen a fact again from another modder that created the slap hack for Yakuza Kiwami 2 because wait, let me just remember. Yeah, it was because I take the effect and there was one hit action that I misplaced, which is the weapon hit action. I forgot which one. It was one-handed. It was kind of a mistake for me because I just want to try things out and then for some reason it's just kind of weird. And then I got asked by people and then I got a thief again. It's over and over because I never learned my lessons until I truly know how to mod effects and all of that. And for some reason I just remember about the Patreon. So the Patreon I will think it through again for maybe a week or less because I, just by looking at it like 100% on people saying yes, but that doesn't mean that I want to do it because what happened last time on April, there was already one patron that decided to join. Also the server, but but at that time I got banned on in three servers immediately because of the PDF file. Yeah, the PDF file. I'm just gonna say it PDF file. So the PDF file stuff is because I acted like a 25 years old instead, but I'm actually 15. I'm just that brain dead because I don't want to get caught by someone else. As well, I have a Twitter which is just a mess, and I don't even know how does people find it originally because I always retweet those kind of stuff. Like I have like different time of kinks. The first one, of course, is known as me knowing have a fat fetish kinks, but like the thing that I never mentioned about is tomboy and then a muscle kinks like that. But it got covered by fat kinks anyway because I'm just that brain dead. In Indonesia we call it jomo for some good reason because of that. But I still want to say again, I will have to think it through for the Patreon. I know it's 8 people voted it, but that difference caught me off guard because I have 300 subs and I don't think people will, you know, look at it through. But again, I'm just gonna bet like not no one gonna watch this at all. No one going to share it at all. I'm just a dumb kid, I guess. That's what you're gonna say about me. I'm just dumb, I guess, despite me being well good at school and work. But that doesn't mean me in the internet because in the internet I'm just a piece of shit that doesn't belong in any community, just alone. And oh yeah, there was like that joke again of me saying, "Oh yeah, I will overthrow Merc." That's just a dumb joke of mine. I mean, yeah, that's bad for me. And remind me again, there's like a problem because last time when I got banned, I got talked by Mugen. I don't care if I mean, he just doesn't care. So only like 3 people. I'm sorry, there was like a Steam sound for some reason. There was only 3 people, one being Jadus, one being Edward. I'm not going to tell you because he also got banned for some shit in YMC. I just don't care. A- and then the last one being Cole, James Sir Cole. He's like a friend to me, to be honest. I've not that much friend because of how I acted. I always be the silent kid, except I'm just being lively during online shit like this. But yeah, I'm. I guess I'm done about yapping. I have the yapponology for some reason, but still, I'm just kinda doesn't feel happy about it. It's just upsetting me. Even like I don't look like sweating, but I just feel like a cold sweat of talking about this over and over. Also, I still remember that a moderator, or oh yeah, it no, it was Mugen. Like he provoked me on making a Discord alt so that I can join the server back again as a different person. And one thing that I will say, I will not do that. Why would I want to go back when they already abandoned me to begin with? As well, if I remember, every server has an identifier on what is who is that account or what. I don't even remember if I own an alt account of joining those server. If I have an alt account there in Yakuza Modding Community server, Kurohyu Community server, I think it's that's the name, as well the other server I think was the No Damage server. I want you to find it and just ban that alt of mine if possibly that is mine because I don't even remember because I always use my main Discord account because I don't like using alt except for Steam. That is an exception because I was do that, but I don't always do on social media like that. So yeah, again, enough of yapping. I'm just kind of upset right now that I'm such a piece of shit for the past years, and this is the face reveal you get again. Actually, because I already teased like two pictures, like multiple pictures actually, and I still have like a shit cut haircut, and I haven't washed my face properly just to wash down the acne as well the mustache. So wait, just let me just do this. Like I look terrible. Of course, I still remember like Merc saying that I look round because I got it from from James that like he mentioned that I have a round face. Of course, I'm round because I have like I'm not that overweight to be honest. Like I'm like like 65 like kilograms if you understand. Even like that kind of shit is just it's sometimes factual. Like during what when I was 13, I'm actually like 70 kilos because I was just a fucking lazy ass person because of the yeah the COVID actually during those time. Also, I'm not using the black like I'm just gonna yeah this is just a shittest. So oh my god, I forgot already the backgrounds. So I have this actually. Yeah, this is the other headphone that I always use when not doing some shit like this. But I keep like like what was it again for the word in English? I can't forget. Like I always like cancel things on that. So again, I will just end the recording for now and let me think maybe a few days or under a week about the Patreon as well. This is the whole response of the whole thing that happened to me. Oh, and the Kuroy video is actually fucked up actually because of I'm destroying my own recording and redoing it again and again of how dumb I am because I forgot to do that. Or I either I take someone else footage on YouTube, but that is not nice of me because I need to ask them for permission as well, credit them for it. So yeah, so have a nice day and I look terrible. That's it. Bye.